that the 70s was a gigantic trading range, and it's even more dramatic in the Dow. The Dow just stayed in this big wild swinging trading range, which isn't an altogether bad thing for Wyckoffians, because we can act accordingly. We can see beautiful accumulation distribution structures exactly. And so this is not something that we are afraid of, but we have to be aware of the underlying conditions. And so Roman, put up that that little slide that I inserted on this chart, if you could. All you have to do is, there you go,
okay,
there
yeah.
it is. Yeah. Now, look at here, and Roman, I need your help on this. Note the low in 2020 and in 1970. And you can see a low and then a very, very sharp advance that went, in this case, into late into the 2021. And then we have something that is potentially a correction or even a reaccumulation, possible distribution. And so I'm seeing a correlation, potential correlation here. But the other part of it is I'm kind of wondering, Roman, if this low that we had in the fourth quarter of 71, if we didn't get that in the first quarter of 2022, this low that was just recently made. So I wonder if that we have a two-stage decline similar to what we had in 71, and that we have the potential for one more good run up, which actually lasted more than a year from late 71 into the end of 72. And I'm wondering if that isn't a possibility in here, and that we haven't even, that we've started maybe the liftoff. There is a case to be made for new highs in the market in here. Possibly we've already seen those highs now, but yeah, and then a bigger, more important distribution. Look at the size of the distribution that precedes the big markdown in 73, 74. So then the other part of it is that the important low that came in the decade of the 70s came in 74, nice accumulation structure. And that also kicks off in the decennial the very important advance from the fourth year up to the seventh year. And we had a very important advance from 74 up to 76. And so then it started to go into a trading range of sorts. And then you had a really important low in 78, coincides with the low in the decennial in the 8th year, and then a rally into the end of the decade. And so it's a little bit different in the way it looks. It's not classically like the decennial pattern, but you can see they rhyme between the lows and the highs.